Hey, what's up you guys, it's Mr. Atcher316 back in your YouTube, here to make a very quick video on my top 10 favorite WWE slash WWF pay-per-views from the years 2000, 2001, 2002. Alright, now before I make this video, I just want to say I'm sorry for being absent for such a long time. I was training for my black belt test and I just took it on Sunday. After that, I kind of got a little bruised and, you know, hurt, and I was a little bit injured, so I couldn't make any videos then. So I'm back, and here's a video on a request by a YouTuber on the top 10 best pay-per-views of 2000, 2001, 2002. Now remember, some of the great pay-per-views are not included in the list, but they are very good. The pay-per-views from 2000, 2001, 2002 were outstanding. So don't get me wrong if I don't include them, okay? Alright, going on to number 10 is, King of the Ring 2002. Couple of reasons why. This was my first ever WWE DVD. There was some great matches that I always treasured in my heart, such as the RVD and Brock Lesnar match, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Kurt Angle, Trish Stratus and Molly Holly, RVD and Chris Jericho, and Jamie Noble versus Hurricane, which was shockingly a very good match. Just stole the show. I mean, this pay-per-view was outstanding. Some people might disagree, but this pay-per-view was very good. So that's why it's my number 10. Number 9 is WWF Survivor Series 2000. Match card itself is amazing, but the one thing that made the pay-per-view well was the ending. And that was when Austin had Triple H in the car, and then he had the forklifter lifted up the car and dropped it down, and Triple H was inside. But you all know that's just entertainment right there. Great ending for Survivor Series, especially for the return of Stone Cold Steve Austin, who seized revenge from Triple H since the day he got ran over on Survivor Series the year before this. Alright, next is Survivor Series 2001. So what a coup for having two Survivor Series pay-per-views right next to each other, neck to neck. This one's a lot better because of simply this match, the Team WWF versus Team Alliance match, which I described to you guys during my DVD review. I remember watching it as a kid. Also, the Steel Cage match for the Tag Team Championship was outstanding. Probably the second best match in the whole in the evening. And pay-per-view was like 5 out of 5 stars. Great pay-per-view. Going on to number 7 is WWE No Mercy 2002. Now, the reason why this is also one of my favorites is because of some of the great, outstanding matches. It's a very memorable night because of some of the great matches. A little mess up from this match when Chris Jericho was trying to do the lion salt. The rope broke and he tripped and fell, which was kind of hilarious, but it was pretty cool to see. You know, that mistakes, anything can happen at any time. Triple H vs. Kane was a great match. The Tag Team Championship match was a great match. The Hell in a Cell match was by far the best match in this whole pay-per-view. Great match. Probably the top 10 matches in 2002. So great pay-per-view, great match card. Going on to number 10, 9, 8, 7. Sorry, I lose count all the time. Going on to number 6 is WWF Royal Rumble 2000, a very memorable night. The first pay-per-view of the new millennium, or the year 2000s. And great, oops, I just hit the camera as usual. Great match card, a great match between Triple H and Cactus Jack for the WWF title. This was also Taz's debut, so Kurt Angle's pay-per-view debut. And this is gonna be a very good DVD. I highly recommend this DVD, by the way. Royal Rumble match itself was very good. The Rock won, so great pay-per-view. Alright, anyways, number 5 is WWE SummerSlam 2002. One match stole the show, and that's this one. Rock versus Brock Lesnar, and that truly did stole the show. Brock Lesnar won for the WWE title. It was amazing. Not only that, but all the other matches were great, like Benoit versus RVD, Shawn Michaels versus Triple H in a street fight, or in a non-sanctioned match. Edge versus Eddie Guerrero, Ric Flair versus Chris Jericho, Rey Mysterio versus Kurt Angle. All these matches were great. Probably my second favorite SummerSlam in this century. Alright, number 4 is WWF Royal Rumble 2000. The Royal Rumble match was outstanding. Stone Cold, my hero, won the match. It was a very good, ironic Royal Rumble match because it turned into a hardcore Rumble match. I gave a DVD review on this last year, so if you want to if you want to request a video DVD review, I suggest you to check that because I'm not gonna do it again. But anyways, this pay-per-view was very good. It had great matches that I will never forget. Alright, going on to our top 3, guys. Number 3 is WWF SummerSlam 2000. Great pay-per-view. My favorite SummerSlam of all time. It is amazing. I loved it. I always treasure it, and I will always will. Great matches. The triple threat match for the WWF title. The Undertaker vs. Kane match. That was the first time we saw Kane's face when Undertaker ripped off the mask. And then the Jericho vs. Benoit, the 2 out of 3 falls was great. Probably one of the best ones of all time. The TLC ladder match, the first ever TLC triple threat match. Jerry the King Lawler vs. Taz, which was surprisingly very pretty. I don't know what kind of word can I say. What words can I describe it? How about that? It was a very good match, shockingly. Alright, and yeah, so there's a lot of great matches in this pay-per-view as well. And now going on to our top 2. Number 2 is WWE Survivor Series 2002. First ever, the pay-per-view that included the first ever Elimination Chamber match between these 6 guys, in which that guy won right there. And Brock Lesnar and Big Show with a big controversy right there. Paul Heyman turned his back on Brock Lesnar. Trish Stratus vs. Victoria, one of my favorite women's match of all time. You all know that. Also, Scott Steiner's debut. The triple threat tag team matchup for the tag team championship. Great match. A lot of great matches. And the 6-man table tag team match was also great. So yeah, Survivor Series 2002, one hell of a pay-per-view. And you all know, and you should know, what the number 1 pay-per-view of 2000, 2001, and 2002 is. And that is WWF WrestleMania 17. Without a doubt, this one is the best pay-per-view, not only in those 3 years, but in history. That is how you make a good match card. TNA, take some good notes. I mean, just look at these match cards right here. I already gave a review on this, so I'm not gonna go in details. So yeah, that's basically it for this. Great event, great atmosphere, great event. Just period, great event. Words cannot describe how great this was. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. So let's just take a side view of my top 10. You got down from King of the Ring to Survivor Series 2000 to Survivor Series 2001, No Mercy 02, Royal Rumble 2000, SummerSlam 2002, Royal Rumble 01, SummerSlam 2000, Survivor Series 2000, and WWF WrestleMania 17. And that's my top 10 favorite WWF/WWE pay-per-views from the years 2000, 2001, 2002, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.